Good morning, Algebra 1/2. This is May 12th. We're going to be working on lesson 81, which is multiplication and division of signed numbers. Okay, so we know that we're counting the number of negative signs. If we have an odd number of negative signs, like negative 2, that's going to equal positive 2. If we have negative 2, okay, we have 3 negatives, that's going to equal -2, right? So we know that. We've done that in the past. If we have an odd number of negative signs, it's going to be negative. If we have an even number of negative signs, if we have 4 negative signs, it's going to be positive. If we have 6 number of negative signs, it's going to be positive. Okay? 3, 5, 7, it's going to be negative. Okay? So, now, we're working on lesson 81, which is multiplication and division of negative signs. It doesn't matter if it's multiplication or division. If we have negative signs, if we have an odd number of negative signs, it's going to be negative. If we have an even number of negative signs, it's going to be positive. Okay, so I am going to jump to a couple of examples, which is -4 times -2, right? -4 times -2 is going to, we have 2 negative signs, it's going to equal +8, right? If we have -4 times +2, there's only one negative sign, that's going to equal -8, right? Okay, so that being said, we're going to jump to the next one, all right? If I have -8 divided by -2, right? I have 2 negative signs. That is going to equal +4, right? If I have +8 divided by +2, it's also going to equal 4. 2 positive signs. I do not have 1 negative sign. Okay? All right. Now, if I have -3 times -3 times -2 times 4. What is my answer going to be? Well, I have 3 negative signs. That's an odd number. That means I'm going to be negative. I have an odd number of negative signs. So my answer is going to be negative. Now I just need to do the math. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 times 4 is, I don't know, is 2, 3, 72. And since I have 3 negative signs, my answer is going to be -72. Okay? Now, getting to the last example of this problem, which is not difficult. The last example is +3 times -3 times 2 times negative 4 times negative 100 times negative 4 times negative 1 times negative 10. Did I get that all on the camera? Okay. How many negatives do I have? That's the first thing we do. How many negatives do I have? Because that's all that matters. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a positive amount of negative numbers. Therefore, my answer is going to be positive, and now I just need to do the multiplication, okay? And my multiplication will be 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, 18 times 4 is 72, 72 times 100 is add 2 zeros, times 4, 72 times 4 is, or 7200 times 4 is, yeah, it would be 28,800 times negative 1, doesn't matter, that's the same number, times 10, so I add another 0, right? So my final number is 28, well, whatever, it's positive. It's 288,800, and it's positive because I counted my negative numbers, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 6 negative numbers. That is an even number. Therefore, my answer is a positive number. And that's today's lesson. Do the practice. Do the 1 through 30. Great job. See ya.